my name is Harsh and I'm going to explain you the website that I and my teammates created a few weeks ago. The name of the website is Community-Based Reporting and Monitoring Tool for Women Safety across the campuses in India. We created this website using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP. Firstly, I'm going to tell you how this website works, and then I'm going to tell you what code we wrote down to make this website functional. So, this is the landing page of our website. At the top of it, there's a nav bar. At the nav bar, we have a home tab. In home tab, basically, we're in the home tab. And the main feature of the home tab is this chatbot. This is a static chatbot that we have given to the users who are new to the website and want to know how to communicate to the website and what should be done in order to be registered as a good user of the website. So we can just click here like legal information. It will provide me some details regarding legal information. It might ask me some questions like rights as a woman. And furthermore, this chatbot works really well. After this, I'm going to explain you about us. So basically, the main aim of our website is to provide a safer world for safer women through technology. So our platform works as a bridge between people who want to provide safety to women and people who want safety as women or girl across the campuses in India. So these are the active users we have till now. We provide 24/7 support through our website. We have 500 plus cases resolved. We also provide guaranteed privacy to the users. No any private information is shared to any other person through the website. It's purely secure to everyone. Then talking about my teammates, this is my fabulous teammates, and he's Ankit Basu, me, Vinay, and Sahil Rajput. We worked really hard to build this website together, and these are the important links that we have provided you to navigate through the website, along with some features through which you can connect to us in order you have any query related to any other thing that you want. Then after that, we are going to see what are the safety features that we provide through our website. So the first feature is the incident reporting. The incident reporting feature is basically a feature where you can report at the campus wherever anything happened with you. Second feature is a safety heat map feature. In the safety heat map feature, basically we can mark the safety spaces where people can see what spaces better to go to, what spaces not better to go to as a woman in the college campuses. We are going to see in detail how these features are working, how they are very beneficial, but for time being, I'm just giving you a glimpse of what our website is going to do. Then we have a feature, there's a very flagship feature of our website that we named as Walk With Us. Here we can just dial up a number and call somebody who can just walk with us and we can drop us to the particular safe space that we want to. And just like any other safety website, we also provide SOS one-time alerts where you can connect to authorities. And apart from this, we also have a special section for you that is a safety analytics, where there is a very personalized section for you, and it will be hidden from all other people. So basically, your data is private to you. And finally, there's a safe space feature where you can mark a particular location on a campus as a safe space, and women's or girls they can see, okay, this place is better to go, so they can plan well. So moving ahead, how it works. So we provide you with safety networks. You can register, you can add emergency contacts. You will have safe locations, you'll have trusted buddies. Apart from this, we can have safety features like SOS triggers. We have real-time tracking, real-time monitoring. We'll further see how these features work in detail and provide you a better user experience. Third is safety tools like heat maps, find bot buddies, report incidents in real time. Again, we'll see how they are going to be beneficial in the long run. Finally, we have emergency response system where you can get immediate help to any authorities, any nearby safe spaces that you want to connect with. So this is a landing page that I wanted to show you before we could go to the main website. Okay. So just like any other website, we need to sign up or log into the website in order to access its features. Apart from it, if you don't want to log into the website, you want to keep your data very secure, there is a feature that we have given, it is a report now. And this feature allows you to report anonymously about any incident that happened in the campus or any other part of the campus. You don't need to log into the site. You have to just fill in the details, the name, contact number, incident type, the date, the location, the evidence, if any evidence is there, and then you have to submit the report. The report will be anonymously sent to the servers of the website, and we can take care of the website afterwards. And these are the emergency numbers that we provide you. We need you to call to whenever you are in the danger. So, without wasting any time further, let's walk into the main content area of this website by first creating account, and then we'll see how it works. So basically, we have to just get started. We have to get started from here. So when we click on get started, obviously we will be taken to a sign up form. And in the sign up form, we'll be asked to fill in the details to ask. So now let's sign up as a user. So let's say we have to enter the first name. Then we have to enter the second name. Then we have to enter the email address to where we are going to send the email. Then the phone number. I've already entered the phone number. We have to create a strong password. Let's say it is this password that I created. We need this password to log in. We have to fill this emergency details if we want to send to any XYZ person, and any emergency number that you want to enter here. Then we have to click on the agree button, and then we will click on the create account. So this create account will take up some time because basically it is going to send the email to the person who has been registered as the user. It's saying account created successfully. Please check your email for further instructions. So let's see if email has been sent or not. So this is my email, and this is the email that I received. Hi Harsh, welcome to SheShield. So basically we also provide email to people who register with us. So let's move forward. So now since we have registered as a user, so obviously the next step has to log into the dashboard. So we'll update the password. It will be visible here. So now we can sign in as the user. Click remember, you can click on remember me, and we'll click on sign. So this is the dashboard that I was talking about, that you would get as a user when you log into the community-based reporting and monitoring system that we have created. So this is a personalized dashboard that you will receive after you sign up as the user. Dashboard does. So basically, the first feature of this dashboard is it links to various other tabs of the website like analytics, reports, safety. If I click on any of these tabs, it will be linked to all these features. Like if I click on analytics, it will be linked to analytics. If I click on reports, it will be linked to reports. So what is this tile all about? Latest incident report, incident progress. So we'll come to know about this only if we file a report. So let's say I am a girl, and I feel that I want to file a complaint regarding a particular person at particular area in the college. So what I can do, I'll come to this report section of my dashboard. I'll write my email. Let's say my email is this. I'll write the date. I'll write down the time. I'll select the type of incident happened with me, let's say theft, and I'll enter the location which is specific to my college, and I also will write a description about the what happened. I'll write a description about what happened. Like let's say I was walking near the hostel when someone snatched my bag, my phone and ID. It was dark and I couldn't see the person clearly. So we'll click on submit report. And after we click on submit report, we will be redirected to another section of the a dashboard that is map.php. But before we learn about it, we'll come back to the home section to show you like what these were meant to do. So these were meant to show the latest report that is filed by a particular user of the website. So the latest incident that is being filed by a user is this one, debt pending. The status is pending because it has not been resolved yet, and it will be resolved by the authorities because they have received a notification regarding this. Meanwhile, we can have this incident progress bar. Let's say if there is a security response. If I get a response regarding security, I'll click on confirm arrival. Okay, if there is a victim safety status, I'll say yes, there is a safety, confirm safety. If there is a resolution status, yeah, I'll say yes, confirm resolution. I can provide my experience. I can mark them rating, and if I give them very bad rating, I can even provide them remarks like bad experience. Remove your uh, or improve your quality of service. So it's all about that we can have in the home tab of our dashboard. Then it'll come back again to the reports. This was one section of the report. This is another section of the report. This is 24/7 active report. So let's say if you are under an emergency and you do not have a time to file the report to get to an authority, what we can do is we'll have this activate SOS button. It will instantly send a security alert to the concerned authorities of the college and outside of the college. And you can also share your location on WhatsApp, or you can copy your location, send it to somebody else. Like if I click here, it will be activated and I'll get all these options. I can share location by WhatsApp, so it will be redirected to WhatsApp, right? Or I can choose to copy the link, or I can choose to call on this emergency number. Apart from this, all other these emergency numbers have also been provided to all the female students of the campus. They can use these numbers and they can call for help from the authorities. Moving further, we all have near and dear ones in our family. So we can provide our number to the admins of this website. And as soon as you click on the share location button of this website, the location will instantly be sent to the people who are very close to you, like the family members. So location is being sent. I'll attach a screenshot like how the message is being shown on the WhatsApp, like an emergency message. Right. Moving further, let's say if you find some other person under some attack and you don't know how to report it, you can use this feature termed as live stream. So a window like this will appear and it will start a live stream. Live stream can be, you can hide your camera, you can unhide your camera, you can mute, you can unmute, you can go to the next call, you can end the call. If I click on end the call, it will say end call, you can end. This is all about reporting section of the our website. Then the next major section that arrives is the analytics section. Analytics section is specific to a particular user. So let's say for time being, nothing is shown on the graph because no case is under pending. Like this says pending case one. So I'll go to map section. Now see, the map section is in itself a very interesting section. It has five written over here. This is actually five is a cluster, and this cluster which equal opens up at a particular place. So we all are the students of this college. So we are going to file complaints in this college only. So for that purpose, we create a cluster, and different colors they show different users who have filed the complaint. Like this one is by Arshjan. This complaint is by somebody else stalking, and every other person on this website is able to see what is being shown on the map. So how this is helpful? This is going to show us a heat map. This is basically a heat map. Will show people where to go, where not to go, and will help women to increase their safety. Also, we have been given a user admin right. Like if the case has been resolved, we can click here, mark as resolved. It will be removed from the cluster. Your case is no longer there on the cluster. And if you go back to the report section, sorry, home section, you'll see that the case has been resolved. Your current case has been resolved. Right. And this one will also turn green by itself. Right. Another feature of the map section is that this is a heat map basically. So let's say this is a one location and here multiple uh, files are being complained. So there also cluster can be created with all different uses. This is a map specific to the college or the campus in which this facility is being operated. Right. So coming back to analytics section, now you see the case has been resolved. You can see there is a change in the graph. It says resolved incident 1. There's a change in this graph. It says safety score is equal to 70, right? This graph actually will be different for different users regarding their complaint. See here, total incident is 1. This is only related to this user. Resolution is 100% so easy. Incident recent is 1, active case is 1, right? If I file a report again, if I file a report again, I'll file the same report again with the same category. So it was that right. So what will happen is that let's see what happens to the analytics section. It will be added here. Again, you'll have a right to mark as resolved or unresolved. We'll come back to analytics. We'll see a change in graph. There is a case pending. There is a case resolved. This is a resolution status. Average response time is not updated because the case has not been responded yet, but safety score has changed. Safety score is 70, but here it is 50. At this date, it is 50 because now cases are being increased. But let's say I come to map as I got help from the authorities and now I'm going to mark this as resolved. When I mark it as resolved, in analytics section, this graph will also come into play. Right. Now you see the graphs here are usually under the span of 30 days, like 1 month. So the gap is 1 month. The gap, the graphs are being measured under a gap of 1 month. So these all in total incidents, resolution rate, recent, they changed from 1 to 2 again, right? So this is a very dynamic in nature and it is being created with the help of PHP from the backend. Yes, and we have used a lot of Tailwind and HTML also. So this is how we keep on moving around report, analytics, and maps. And this is the way how you help us to mark them the better places around you. So now let's move further. Further, there is a feature named Safe Space. So when we click on Safe Space, so basically the main aim of Safe Space is to ask from you, like, if you know a place better than anybody and find that that place is safer for a woman or a girl, then you can come to this part of the website and you can click on the tooltip here. Let's say you click on the circle. You'll mark a circle, you drag the circle, the place will be marked here. This place can be edited as well. You can edit it, you can change this part and again, you can save changes, you can cancel changes. Once it is done, you can add a description to it like this is a good, this is a good place, right? So we'll submit. A safe space will be submitted to the backend at the PHP, and when it is submitted and we refresh, the total save space will be increased, active space will increase, and this average duration is basically dependent upon this hours. Save space can be active for these many hours. On the basis of that, average duration is calculated. right? And the safe spaces that were marked by different users are shown in this table below by the different users. See, these are the different users that usually filed different descriptions about different safe spaces that can be good for women to cover up the particular space. Apart from this, we also have a feature that says walk with us. Walk with us says like let's say you want to go out to eat dinner at night and you're a girl and a woman and you find that there's a place that's not very suitable for you to go. So what do you want? You'll have a choice to come to this website, enter the location from where you want to go, enter the destination from where you want to go, then you add the time and the dates, and then you click on the request form. A request will be sent to our escorts which have been added to the database and has been trained. Email will be sent and you will have a tile regarding that particular user and his or her details. Then you can either cancel or you can start the walk. Let's say I start the walk. And I start the walk, it will ask me and it says the user, the escort has been notified. That means that particular person is on the way to help you out to reach to a particular location. From here also you can pass emergency responses like this. You can send an alert if you feel that a companion is also not that good as compared it should be. Or you can either end the walk from here, right? End walk, click on yes and walk. You can submit the ratings as well and you can move further. Also, you can add on to us by volunteering as a worker. All you have to do is you have to provide us a available time from available time to parameter. You have to provide me with preferred areas that can be the diff single area or multiple areas. Then you have to request as a worker, then you will be notified soon after like you how you will be able to work as a worker, right? Then another interesting section is that let's say you have a blackmail and a threat, you have eve testing, you have offensive comments or remarks. Now you want to communicate with the authorities of the college or campus but you don't know how to write them officially. These all are the templates which are provided to you so that you can simply click on use template. A template will appear. You'll click on copy the template will be copied, and now you can easily use it to send your queries to authorities. You can even filter out the templates through different filters like harassment, stalking, theft, etc., assault, and so forth and so on. So this was the template section. And finally, we have the settings section. Settings section, what we do, we can either update our picture. Let's say I am adding this picture. So this is the picture that is being added. It is added to all the users, right? All the pages of the user. That's what I meant. You can change the security setting, you can change password, you can change notification settings, you can change privacy settings. All these are functional, right? All these are functional. Now, the next step is the sidebar. First of all, I want to talk about this sidebar. This sidebar, this can be toggled in and out, and it has unique animations done with a tailwind.js, etc. Now, I will log out of this account. I'll enter from different account, right? Let's say I'll enter from an account that is this account, right? So now let's see. The home page for this user is different. The because for previous one it was resolved. For her it is not resolved. The profile picture is different. The name is different. It is a personalized dashboard. The analytics section for this user is also very different as compared to the analytics section that we discussed or we saw before. The map area is actually similar for all of them. Again, the color combinations will change dependent on the user. Every time for the current user, you will have a green color. You can solve the case if you want. This time the graph is going to change drastically because you change it after a lot of time, right? Now, I want to show you this walk with us. This also has real-time tracking. This real-time tracking is actually what we are going to discuss here. And this safety scare score trend is actually linked with this safe space, right? Finally, we have a logout button. We can log out. Again, I have one more account. Let's see, I have one more account. And if we enter into that account, again, we'll have different analytics for this person, different homepage for this person. That's what I wanted to convey. This is a very different graph as compared to other. That's what I wanted to convey that this website is a user-oriented website, not a simple website. Now let's see how the database is being designed for this website. For that, we'll go to the localhost. So there's a localhost PHP MyAdmin where we can use the MySQL database. So here is my database named SheShield. So this many tables are there which can be used for the website. Now the most important table here is the users table. It is going to show me all the currently registered users that are there in my website. Apart from this, this is the escorts table. This table is actually giving me the details of the escorts that are going to come and pick me up. Also, I have a table named the incidents table. Incidents table actually is the one that stores the data that is being submitted to the report.php file. So it stores everything using the user ID, using the type, using the description, the location, etc. Then we have the uh, safe spaces table. It is also marking the safe spaces for all the users, right? Also, we have safe zones as well. We have various other escort schedule, escort walks. But this is all the database schema that we are using to make our website functional, right? So this was the database. Now let us move towards the coding section and let's explore some portion of the code which made it possible for our website to look the way it seems now. So this is the folder where I have written my code. So let's start. This is the analytics.php. This is the code responsible for showing you the analytics part of your queries. So we'll start from very basic. There is a require once statement. You know, require is used because if nothing is specified here, it's not going to execute further as compared to the include. So here database slash mysqli db.php is actually a statement that is making a connection to the database, which is being written inside the database directory. So this is the database directory. And when we move inside a database directory, there is a file named mysqlite.db, and this is the file responsible for connecting the front end to the back end using the PHP. It has various variables like server name, localhost, the root, the server name, then the DB name that is a SheShield. Then we have a function which have four parameters, right? And we'll also create a con variable. It's a connection variable. It will hold a true and false values over a particular set of arguments. And MySQLi is actually a command of MySQLi, and MySQLi object must be used. Then there are many other connection files. This is a schema.sql. This is the tables that we have created in the functioning of our website. Then we have the escorts table where we'll have functions to fetch the escorts from the table to display it for the user. We have images folder to store the various different images that we have used on the website. Then we have various functions like create.php. So create.php function is there. So what does this function do? Create.php. It has a includes a function, includes various things like database connections, email handlers, right? So if I talk with you about walkwithus.php, so again, first of all, a session must have been created, but session create nahi. Don't worry. We'll go to some another file and let's see. So this file is the index.html file that is basically the landing file which appears whenever we visit the localhost 8000. This file has various things that we would like to discuss. Like this is the tailwind configuration file. This is the div structures that we need to create. Okay, then we have these different, again, still front end is going on. Now, this is the chatbot that we have implemented with the predefined answers. And the chatbot, after being implemented, is again uh, being implemented by the same inputs, right? So that's it's increasing its efficiency. These are the predefined answers that the chatbot will give. On the pages like login.html. So first of all, in login.html, we'll add various HTMLs related to the login form. This is the front end part. And apart from this, we'll have various fetch queries that will fetch the the session data. Like it will create the session for the current user that will be kept throughout the session. Like these are the listeners, right? Then the codes for map.ph, again, we are starting a session. We are checking for the user ID so that it is user specific. Then we have implementing the map with the help of the uh, leaflet maps from the JavaScript, which is an alternative to the Google Map API. So it's free, of course. That's we are including here. And apart from that, there are session type of code, cookies type of code, and this is the HTML, the original HTML for the sidebar, right? So this is the code. This is the function that is used to mark the incidents resolved in the map.php. This is how the that is being marked, right? And this is the data structures which are used to mark a particular location on the map. We also have report.php. Again, the same thing will start. So we have to close it. We have a user ID for that's being checked in. We have a SQL query that is going to insert the reported information into the data that will be used later. This is that SQL query, right? And rest the code is same. Uh, in the similar manner, different files has been created, right? Like safespace.php is there. Safe space, its purpose was to mark the safe space. We have included the library for the leaflet, and we are implementing the safe space, right? Then we have even we have login.php and login.htmls, which we have signup.php is there still. The same thing that we have done earlier is being repeated again and again. So Composer, yes, Composer is something that is used to install the PHP mailer so that we can send a mail directly with the help of PHP send mail. function. That's why it is very easily eatable around. Then we can have get space, safe space as well. We have all the rest of the columns and the files which have been discussed, which will be discussed again and again. So at the end, I would like to show you all the different parts of the code that we have worked upon during the making of this project. This is our various different files that we have used. One of the most important file is the email configuration file, where we define these variables. We have to first require that email, and then we have to derive these favorable variables for the server. Like host means setting up the Gmail server, username means the email of the person being sent. We have to add the app password and also the port number. We have walk with us.php as well. Again, it is fetching the data with the help of the query. This is the code. This is the email configuration example. This is the login and the sign up, right? Now, this is the PHP mailer library where we are using PHP mailer.php to send the email to where we want to send the email. This is the SMTP server, and these are all the files that we see in the website. So that's all from my side. Thank you.